Hi everybody, welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. I'm Richard, and today I have another one of old Granddad's guns. This is a Winchester Model 72. Looks a lot like the 74, but this one's a bolt action, so no semi-auto on here. It is still tube-fed magazine on it, just like, well, there's a lot of other guns that are like this. But this one, being a Winchester, is a good old classic, and I cannot tell you what year this one is because on this particular model, there are no serial numbers on them. They didn't put any serial numbers on them when they made them, but this was made between 1938 and 1949. There was a little period during the war years there that they stopped making them. But this one is real similar because it's got that same style scope on there with that kind of flat stamped steel, but this one shouldn't need any tweaking. It looks like it's in good alignment with the barrel. I believe these were both, this and the 74 were both owned by the same person, and they were both kept in really good shape. They didn't clean the 74 as well as they did this one because this one's a little easier to clean because it's bolt action. There's a lot less to it. All you got to do with this one to take it apart is flip your bolt handle up, pull your trigger back, and pull your bolt right out. Easy to clean up. So these typically got better taken care of than some of the semi-autos because there's not as much to them. Safety right here on the side of it there, still the same little Weaver scope. I believe it is a 4 power also, just a fixed 4 power, so there's no zoom on this thing. Good walnut stock on it, in really good condition. Again, the bluing on this one is in really good shape, and we're going to throw some 22 long rifles in this thing, get it out on the range and give it a few tries. All right, I'm out here on the range with the Winchester Model 72. I only brought some Winchester long rifles with me, the same ones I use in the 74, but being a bolt action, I don't have to worry about cycling issues. I've got the target set up at 50 yards again. I'm gonna go ahead and get my eyes and ears on and give it a few tries. Now it is chambered for shorts, longs, or long rifles, but only the long rifles is what I'm gonna shoot today. And it's got the same type of scope on it, so hopefully this one's a little better than the last one was. I've got 14 rounds loaded in there. I'm going to give it a shot at the center target up there and see how it does. Got a pretty long, heavy trigger pull on it too, so it's all right. Let's go up there and take a look at those shots and see how they did. Okay, there's my 5-shot group. I did fire one off camera. I got 3 right there, and 2, I mean, what, a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch from the bullseye. Not too bad. I'm going to do this again, do another 5-shot group, and we'll do it right here at this lower target. One, two, three, four, 5, kind of a loose group there, a little bit bigger than an inch, a little bit over to the left and a little bit down. The scope could probably use a little adjusting because it's the same thing here and there, so maybe I need adjusting, who knows. But not a terrible group. It's not a super long range gun, especially with that scope on it, a fixed 4 power scope, and it's tiny, doesn't let much light in, so things are a little difficult to see. All right, I've got a couple more rounds left in here, and I've got that little steel spinning target down there by the 50-yarder, and I'm gonna give it a few plinks and see how it does. All right, there was 5 shots at the, I think that's a 2-inch, maybe a 3-inch steel spinning target. It's actually a handgun target, but I was able to hit it all 5 of those shots. It's a pretty good, accurate rifle. This one's in really good shape. So if you come across one of these used in a gun store somewhere, and you're not going to find a new one, that's for sure, go ahead and pick it up. They're good old rifles. You know, somebody's granddad bought this at one time, or dad, or great-grandfather, or somebody. Like I said, these were made from 1938 to 1949. They took a little break during the war years. Same thing with the 74. This is the bolt action version of that rifle pretty much, and pretty cool old rifle. Anyways, if you could, hit this button up here to check out some of my other videos. Hit this button right here to subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching and taking a look at another one of Granddad's old rifles on Small Caliber Arms Review.